Yes, we are live. Good evening, viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is from where you're watching us from. We are so excited, to be coming live again on this chat series. And what do we do on this series? We bring in real life people that are rocking our digital business to come and share with us their success story, their journey in the business. And who are we? We are digital entrepreneurs. We help everyday people like you, like I, to set up and run a successful internet business irrespective of their skills or their experience. So when we say that our business is doable by just anybody, as long as they are willing to learn, we try to show you exactly what we mean. And that is the essence of this chat series. We bring in real people from different part of the globe, because we're a global business, people from different professions, moms, singles, nanas, different professionals. We bring them on the chat so they can share their own experience, with us on this series. So if today is your first time stopping by, thank you for for stopping by and checking us out. Please feel relaxed and enjoy the chat with us. And if you are one of our returning friends on this chat on this page, I want to say thank you for staying with us and for all the support. So today, I don't want to talk too much. I have a very interesting guest in the house, and she's Elsie. So this is the first time I'm meeting Elsie, and so we're just going to go straight to Elsie and then ask her to tell us a bit about herself, her name, where she's from, her profession, just so that we can know her. Hello, Elsie. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening to everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I am Elsie and I'm originally from Cameroon. I live in Italy. Yeah.
Lovely. And then, is it okay if we know a little bit about yourself? What do you do? I know you're a digital entrepreneur. You have a business online, but what other thing do you do, like your career or your job? Are you a mom?
Okay, yeah, I'm a mom, but I'm also I work in the tourism section and yes, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Elsie, for that quick introduction. So at least we know you that you're a mom, and then of course you work in the tourism industry, and that is so interesting. And she's from Cameroon. This is the first time I'm having a Cameroonian on my chat series. Oh! Lovely. When we say anybody can do this business, this is just it. So Elsie, the next question is a very popular one that I ask most of my guests, in fact, all of my guests, I ask them this question because it's very important. There's always a reason why we do what we do. So my next question is going to be, why did you decide to be part of this digital business?
Okay, before I begin the digital business in this community, which is a very very good, beautiful community. Um, all started back in 2020, and we all know what happened in 2020. Some of us lose our jobs, everything, and during the lockdown, we had nothing to do, and with all the
Mhm.
COVID situation, we were forced to be home. So by that time, you are home. What can you do? Internet, your phone, computer. So, and then by that time, I was really searching online to look for something really plan B, but I didn't really know
Mhm.
where to start. So by that time, I went on doing other types of affiliate marketing. I even went about doing Amazon Amazon affiliate. I did that. Nothing came out of that. I even had
Mhm.
an online shop. I also had an online shop, but still yet at the end of the day, I have to sell to people. I hated that so much because I have to look for buyers and customers. So with time, I see that it's not what I really wanted. So I continue searching, 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 until one day I saw an ad on my phone. It was just something like a picture with some informations, and I just put a like on that picture. And this lady contacted me, with my coach today, and I asked her, "What are you talking about? Is that really true? Is that what's all about this business?" So she explained everything to me, and what I had to do was to watch a free 90 minutes information session, of which by that time, though I was home, but I never had that patience to sit down and watch a 90 minutes video. So I told her, when I always tell my story, I laugh, because when she told me to watch this 90 minutes, I said, there is no way I'll sit down and watch a 90-minute video. She said, that's the only way. I can't give you informations of 90 minutes in 5 minutes.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, I had no choice. I went in, I watched that video, and I can't say I can really express how I felt, because I was missing a lot. I've been missing a lot. So when I watched the video, just the next day I took action, because I knew where I was going to. I know where I'm coming from. I know which other businesses I've tried, it didn't work. So this one was something, it was different. It was something special. So when I watched the video, that's how I took action, and that was it.
My goodness. Your story is just unique, to be honest, because most of my guests that I've had in the past, no one has had this peculiar, experience of trying Amazon, having an online shop and seeing the other side of it, and you felt like, oh my goodness, I want something more. And then when you now saw this one, it ticked the box for you, like, oh goodness. So this is what I was really looking for. I didn't want to sell. I didn't want to,
Yeah,
start doing all those things that Amazon offered you, and it
you have
actually
to
suits your
sell to people.
lifestyle. And
That's
that
it.
was just the reason. I said, and very good. Honestly, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed by that. Something is similar during that pandemic as well. That was when we came across this workshop as well, this information, because that pandemic was a game changer. It was like an eye opener to a lot of us. Many of us were just comfortable with our jobs. Like, we're like, oh, my job is okay. It's paying me enough for my
Yeah.
kids. So I'm all right. Why would I look for a business? But when the pandemic happened and it kind of showed us another aspect of life that we never thought would happen, that was when all of us, majority of us, woke up to the challenge and say, hey,
Yeah.
I need something. I need something. So, and we also thought of Amazon. In fact, my husband actually made inquiry about starting an Amazon business as well, because it was all over the place. The information was all over the place. Amazon and all of that, affiliate marketing, it was everywhere. And by the time we made the inquiries for the Amazon thing, it wasn't really what we wanted, to be honest.
No,
There were
no,
more, yeah, there were more of some things that didn't really go well with us,
no,
based on
well,
our family circumstance. We still have young kids that we want to spend time with. We didn't have time to run around shipping things, you know, going all that. So
really,
that was
really,
not, yeah. So it didn't go well with us. And then we found this one. And like you said, the workshop, the info session was just, you wouldn't even know it's 90 minutes already, because it was so captivating
really,
right from the
really.
beginning.
Right from the
Right from the
beginning, it was
beginning.
very interesting. Real people that's really telling their real stories and their real life. It was almost the same thing. Like there were people that were not even sure about the business. So I saw the same thing that came up when I saw the ad, because it took me about from the start end of 2020 2021 that I contacted her. By June that I really watched that video, by June. So I really took my time. I was just skeptical, because I was saying, is this another internet scam or what? That's it.
And you know one thing about our business, unlike other scamming businesses, people, you don't have that contact, with people. Like you don't have their Facebook accounts
You don't
because
even
as
know
a
who to
business,
contact, who to call. That's it.
yeah,
That's
you can even
if
phone
something is
them.
going wrong, really, really.
Yeah, so it takes away that fear from people. Like we are real people. I have a Facebook account. I'm a real person. I've got my family. I've got things about me. So you can always contact me. If you want phone call, I can give you a phone call. So it makes it so real. It's not like we're gonna run away. And and like we always tell people, I know with what is happening online, it's so scary, because I myself and my husband, we've become victim of internet unpleasant experiences. So we are very
Experiences.
careful. So yeah, and I don't blame anyone who is being careful. We need to be
No,
careful,
no.
honestly.
Yes.
We need to be careful. Yeah. And this is why we bring real people that are doing this business so that they can share their experience. We can't just be faking people. They're all real people. You can check them out. you know, Different people, real people from different professions. I have bankers who are into anti-fraud department. They come here to chat on the series, just to tell you that we're very credible people. I've had ministers of the gospel who have come, to chat on this series to show you that we are reputable people. We don't do, things that are not, very good. so to speak. So it takes away that fear from our viewers. So that was very interesting, Elsie. And then the next question I'm going to ask you, a lot of people say they don't have time for a business, especially if you're a busy mom, you've got a job, and then you also, have your family to attend to. You think like, oh my God, not a business. Oh, not a business. It's because of the experience we had, what the knowledge we think a business should be, but I'm just going to ask you that. Tell us, what is your daily routine as a digital entrepreneur, as a business owner? What do you do daily? How do you run your business? Do you spend the whole day? Is it doable?
The whole day can't be possible even because we have children to take care of. Whereas
Of
this
course,
business takes a very, very small time of your time, and just like 1 hour, 2 hours a day is enough. And whenever I need more hours, I can do. But most of the time, I run my business. I do what I have to do even on my business page. Maybe later in the evening when I'm back home, I've prepared everything for my children, for my son, and so on. So in the morning it's impossible at times, very impossible, because I still keep my part-time job. So I do I run my business in the evening. Then even during the day, I can use my phone, so I can get onto inquiries and I respond with my phone. So that's no big deal. I can use my phone whenever I can. So in the evening, I can do what I need really a computer to do that part. But during the day, I have my phone.
exactly. That's the portability of our business. It's portable. You can do it on a mobile. You can do it on a desktop. As long you have like a smart device that can connect to the internet. That is all you need. That is all you need. And like I always tell, people who are making inquiries, about the business, I tell them that this business is a business for busy people. It's just ideal for busy people because if you want to do a conventional, traditional business, you have to be available like most of the time of the day. You don't have to open your shop, you have to sit there, you have to
Yeah.
stock your goods, you need to arrange them, you need to attend to customers. It's going to take the whole of your day. Like you can't have a job and still have a business. It's going to be so stressful, to be honest. But with our kind of business, automation is doing the job for us. Automation, aka our personal assistant. So like myself, I don't spend the whole day. Today I've been so busy in the kitchen. As a mom, I've been cooking, 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 but my business has been running, running, running without my presence. That's just the beauty of it. It's running without my presence. And even when I'm sleeping, my business is running. So it's a business for busy people. So what I do now is nighttime in the UK. My kids are already gone to bed. Mom is free to run her business. That's just the beauty of it. And then in the morning, I can wake up earlier before they wake up. 1 hour, 30 minutes. I can just do a few bits in my business and then leave the rest to automation to carry on with the job. So that's just it. My business is running without my presence and without my personal know-how because we have a team of IT experts that are doing the other side of it for us, maintaining our business, IT wise. And we also have all the training that we need. So it's a business for busy people. Thank you very much, Elsie, for that, practical example. So, viewers, that is it. You've heard from the horse's mouth. My guess is not a horse anyway, but you know what I mean. She's just told. But she's just told you a real example. 30 minutes, 1 hour, and that's it. It's doable. Anybody can do our business. Okay, I think we're gradually coming to the end of this business, but there was this question I'm just going to ask you. I know you've said it, you've already answered it, but just how has this business impacted your life? How has it changed your life? No, in the course of uh,
Time. This business has really changed my mindset because, like the positive and negative mindset thing, um, at times we see certain situations and we only think negative, negative, negative. But with this business, I've
hmm,
learned to force my mind to be positive. Whether I'm thinking negative or not, I have to force myself to be positive. And then this business also has a great community of like-minded people that help you. That everyone is helping each and everyone. So it's something really good to check in.
exactly. I like that positivity you talked about, mindset. I don't know, naturally, human beings, we tend to think negatives like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? Why not think about what if it works out? But
If it
we
was
choose to think about the negative. Oh, what if this evil happen? Oh, what if this? And that is not just you, Elsie, it's everybody, including myself. And that is one of the first thing or one of the best thing that this business has done for me. Changing my mindset instead of thinking negative. What happens when you think about the negative? It drains your energy. You just get
really,
discouraged. You don't do anything. But when you think about the positives, even though sometimes there could be ups and downs, but because you focus on the positive, you focus about the good result that will come out of something, even though you
something
have obstacles, you will have energy, to go over that obstacle, to surmount it because you're looking at the positive. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so awesome by the time I gain this financial independence. Oh God, I can just sleep and wake up when I want to wake up. Oh my God, I can just give my kids the best life. Oh my God, I don't have to wake up to alarm clock. I don't have to catch the train. Think about the positives. And then oh my God, what do I have to do now? I have to do the work. You see, there's gonna be
we have to do the
obstacles.
work.
So this is one of the things that this business has taught me, has really done for me as well. Mindset. Mindset is, I was listening to something about, I think he was one of these motivational speakers, and then he was trying to say that why some people succeed most times, while others do not succeed at the same thing, a lot has to do with mindset. He said a lot has to do with mindset. It's
Really,
not just that you
really,
have the skills. Yes, it's not all about the skills. I know you need to have the skills as well, but a lot of it has to do with mindset. And I so much agree with him. Before I joined this business, I didn't know mindset was a big deal. Honestly, when we started the training, and one of the early parts of the
really,
training, it was about
really,
mindset. It was
really.
like, oh, and I was so disappointed. I said, oh my goodness, I came here to make money. I didn't come here to do mindset. I was so discouraged. I was like, oh, no, 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 I don't want to watch this. This is not part of the training. I want to come to learn how to make money. I didn't come here to learn how to change my mindset. Oh my God. I never knew that before you can do anything successful in life, you need to change your mindset. Mindset is so important. And I like that point you made. Thank you very much for that interesting point you've just made. I can talk about mindset all day because it's where I've been, it's what I'm experiencing, so it's real, it's practical for me. Oh my goodness, 20 minutes already into the chat. It looks like we've just started.
Oh,
Woo! Oh dear. I think we're coming to the end of this chat. This is the final question I'm going to ask you. You know, so a final piece of advice, to viewers who are still unsure about this business. What would you advise?
oh, that's something. I would just tell anyone to check into this business, because if you don't check into, you will never know the other side of this business. Did you watch the 90 minutes? Yes, you watched the 90 minutes. Did you take the next action? If you don't take it, you will never know the other side of this business. Because till the time I didn't take that step, I never knew what was inside. And I could never know. If I don't take the next step, I would never know what's inside. Because when I took action, I was welcome to this private Facebook group, which is now, when I went in, it was by 94,000 people. It's now over 130,000 people around the world.
Mm,
And when I went in, yes, I did my research. I did everything. I really there you see real earnings. Whereas, let me tell you something. When I was doing affiliate marketing, when how can I explain this? They have a sort of making earnings. It's like just earnings that they've just fish it out. So they put it there on their Facebook groups to use for you to see that they are earning. But when you go there, if you don't earn, then that's not true. How can I see that people are earning
mm,
money? Then when I go there, I don't earn. So when I went into
mm,
this one, so I saw everything with my eyes. Nobody could tell me go out or continue. So I saw everything by myself. I took my action by myself. So
mm,
everything is real inside. Till you don't go inside, you will never know whether it's true or it's not true.
mm-hmm. Exactly. Honestly. And I don't know, we're so impatient. A lot of people just want to tell me what's going to happen. Just tell me, just tell me. I don't have time. I don't have time. My goodness.
Yes.
If you don't have time, I
I
always
did
tell
the same thing with
people,
my coach. I did the same thing
yeah,
with my coach. Yeah, he explained it to me. I just said, let me take a leap of faith, because if I don't do it, nobody will do it for me. I just said, let me
exactly.
go. After all,
Hmm.
if I don't want my money is there, they have to reimburse me the registration fee. So there's nothing there to
Exactly.
hide.
Hmm.
That's it.
That's it. And another thing is, when you ask people, people that are interested in this business to watch the 90 minutes information session, and they said they don't have the time. How are you going to do the business if you don't have the time to even watch the workshop, to watch the information session? It's not just going to work, because this is not a get rich quick. It's something that you have to put in your time, just like
Put in
every
the work.
other legitimate business. You need to put in effort. You don't just sit back and then wish that things will work out. So investing 90 minutes of your time is just a one step you need to take to show that yes, I am committed, to making things happen for
I
myself.
want a
So
change.
push those different. I want to change. You have action. Action is what you need. You know, is a distance between where you are to where you want to go to. You need to take action. If you don't take action, you just be there 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You're still wishing. Nothing is going to change if we do nothing. So I like that very candid advice. Just check it out, viewers. If you don't check it out, you cannot know for sure. We can't, I mean, we've only just spent 24 minutes of our time chatting. which is not enough to tell you everything about this business. So we have, it's not possible. We're just talking about our own experiences. So, but if you want to know everything about this business, you need to
Even the
watch our
90 minutes workshop is not, mm, even the 90 minutes workshop is not enough. That's just an intro to the business.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just for you to have an overview, come and see, And the truth is, as soon as you start watching this workshop, you won't stop until you finish because it's so interesting. It's not a boring experience. It's a wow moment. You get exposed to things you never knew existed. You're like, oh my God, why didn't I find out this early? That was what I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have found out about this earlier than now. But thank God, everything works for good. All right. Thank you very much, Elsie, for taking your time at this time of the night, to have this chat with us. And this is one of the beauty of our business. We collaborate with each other. We support each other. We love each other. We don't compete with one another in this business. And that's just one of the blessings that we enjoy in this business. So I want to say a big thank you, honestly. I so much appreciate your time. And then I wish you all the best in your business. And I pray
Thank
that,
you.
tomorrow.
Also,
All
thank you
right.
for inviting
And,
me here today.
oh my God, it's a pleasure. It's an honor to have you on our chat. And I know that in the future, we're going to invite you again to come and share your experience, to share more of your successes with us, on this chat. So when that time comes, please say yes to us.
Yes.
All right. All right, viewers, this is where we're going to draw the curtain for today on this episode of our chat. Like I said, next time again, we're going to come up with another real life person that is running this business. They will share their success story with us, their journey with us. But before then, if you have any questions at all, if you think this business is something you would want to give a try, reach out to us. So if you have access to me, reach out to me. If you have access to Elsie, please reach out to Elsie, and we'll be more than happy to guide you, appropriately on what you need to do. But the first thing you need to do is to watch our free workshop, our free info session. That's the first thing you need to do. And you can always get this with our links. Our links is everywhere on our page. I mean, it's everywhere, it's scattered everywhere. If you cannot find it, just ask us and we'll be able to send it across to you. And until we come again, stay blessed and take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.